Good morning everyone, it's time. The BMW iX350 will have its range test at 130 kilometers an hour. I'm charging the car here at CityWatt to 100%, and then we're gonna drive on the highway, drive it down to under 10% because I want to do a charging test afterwards too. It's not charging so amazing at high state of charge. I arrived with 98%, I only get 12 kilowatt. It says it will take another 20 minutes or so for 2%. So we'll see. The car has 20-inch wheels, 255s on all four, summer tires of course. Car has a heat pump. Right now it's 14 degrees. It will get a tiny bit warmer, but not really. It's gonna rain and thunderstorm later, but hopefully before we are done. We'll see how far we can get. This car has a 108 kilowatt hour battery. Double LTP range is above 800 kilometers. So it will be very, very exciting. I can't wait. And when you're not in the car, you get this amazingly big, gigantic screen. We're charging now with 6 kilowatt and it thinks it will take another 40 minutes, so maybe we have to stop before. We are on our way and I'm driving 132 because the speedometer is 2 kilometers an hour off, and you can see that with this wonderful Panoramic Vision Display that's so famous in the new BMW, and it looks incredible. I have my cruise control on, but this car has the function that you do not have to touch the steering wheel, and it will just do cruise control, but only to 130. You drive 132 and it's not available. You can see that because it has arms on the steering wheel that you see there, and if I don't need that, then the arms are gone if I don't touch it. I reset my trip. It's now 14 degrees out there. I have my climate on 21. Why don't I see the temperature when I'm in eco mode? I'm in eco mode, efficient mode, and it doesn't show the temperature. It was on 21.5 degrees before. Like I said, the car has a heat pump. I reset my trip. I charged to 100%, but it was weird. It stayed at 98% the whole time when I was charging those 10 minutes, and it said another 40 minutes to 100% charge with 4 kilowatt, and then boop, it was done and said 100%. And then I was driving and it jumped down to 98% in a very, very fast time. That didn't take long. So how is the BMW iX350 on the highway at 130 kilometers an hour? And it's great. Suspension is awesome. It's very comfortable. The seats I like. I would love to have seat ventilation. I don't need it right now, but I would love to have it. Steering, I haven't steered too much, but overall what I notice other than today, it steers amazing. Loudness level, it's a tiny bit too much wind noise, I think. But this SUV, I get it. But I think it could be a tiny bit quieter, but it's not horrible. The cruise control is incredible, except that I cannot adjust the distance on my steering wheel. I have to go into the settings, but on the highway today I want low distance, but when I'm on a country road I want a bit more distance. Steering assist, I cannot use the one, like I said, where I do not have to touch the steering wheel, but I have the Pro on, where if I look to in my mirrors, it will do the lane change assist, but I can do it manual too. And even if it does the lane change assist, I can still steer myself and it's not fighting me. It's totally fine. So it's done really, really well. And like I said, the cruise control is awesome. How it adjusts everything, it's really amazing and comfortable and relaxing. It's a lot of fun. It's weird with the climate. When I go into efficient mode and it's an efficient climate, I cannot change the temperature and it was too warm for me, so I had to get out of there. And when I go into my driving data, it used 4.7% for the climate. So of course I want to reduce this. I used 25% of my battery and I drove 122 kilometers. So that's 488 kilometers of calculated range. Average consumption is 21.8 right now kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers. But again, heat 4.4%. I have used 27.2 kilowatt-hours so far, and this is regenerated by regen. Average speed 122 with the construction zone. I understand that. So really, really nice. This is amazing. I like it. We're doing great. With outside temperature 17 degrees now. It's really going well. And I haven't shown you the assist view yet. So there's always a button here. Usually you see a picture or the map and you can press it and it needs a second, and then you see all the lanes that your lane assist is on, and then even when you do the lane change, it shows all of this, and you see cars and trucks and everything. Very nice. I turned around, but of course we're not going back. I'm not even navigating to the charger or anything. We're at 62%, but I'm not going back into this direction. I don't even know if I will go in the direction of Regensburg where I started with, because usually there it's very busy. But here, back and forth, here's the construction zone where I turned around. It's only 70 kilometers back and forth. So I have to turn around a lot. But if I go to Regensburg and come back, I also have to switch highways a lot. So I don't know yet. I'm leaning towards more staying on this and going back and forth because it's just so much less traffic. And the exit I was has no traffic light or anything, so it's fast and easy to turn around. So it's not bad on my average speed. I have used 50% of my battery and drove 245 kilometers. So that's we have a range of 490 kilometers in an SUV at 130. Awesome. We used 53.7 kilowatt hours. Is this half of the beer? Also really nice. Average speed almost 125, which is also good. I like it. And average consumption is 21.8. And like I said, I'm doing the trip just back and forth here, the 70 kilometers. I'm at 25% and I drove 360 kilometers. I also navigated back to my charger and I should arrive with 17%, so I will drive of course longer than that. I want to arrive with 7 or 8%. But so far this 17% in the last 20 kilometers didn't change. That's the most important to me. Does it go up or down? Can I trust it? And so far it looks good. Do you want to charge for free? Of course you do. And how can you do that? With Andcharge. Andcharge is an app, install it on your phone, and when you are at a charger, you rate the charger. And for this you get kilometers and stars, and these you can exchange for charging credit. Use the link in the description below to get 20 kilometers to start with. I arrived with 9%, and this is my driving data. 446 kilometers driven, average consumption 21.5. That was a great drive, great range. It rained here a bit. It didn't rain when I was driving. I calculated the range and I get to 490 kilometers. For an SUV, that's really amazing. And if it would have been warmer, no heat, I would have gotten to 500 kilometers at 130. Awesome. And by the way, my range calculation is based on what the car shows kilometer. At home I will get to Google Maps and see exactly what kilometers is, and then you can see here in this picture the real range and the real kilometers driven. If you want to compare range results, there's a link in the description to a Google spreadsheet where all my range test and long distance trip tests are in there. But that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.